Hello, my wee fruits. I am in a great deal of pain, so if this video seems a little bit off, that's why. But anyway, I want to come up with you with a little list video that somebody asked me a question about, and I didn't want to wait to put it in the anon Q&A, so I decided to make this little video right here and now. So let's get into it. This video is some of my favorite comic series. Let's go. The first one, by the way, this is all in alphabetical order. It's not like my favorites or anything like that. It's just list of comics I like, put them in order. Let's go. First one would be Gwenpool. If you haven't had a chance to get check out Gwenpool, it's not one of those things where you actually have to read Deadpool to understand the humor, although the humor is very meta. Basically, it's about this girl named Gwenpool, and she reads about the things occurring on Earth 616, the Universe 616, which is the Marvel Universe in the comics, the main one. So she reads about this, so she knows everything that's going on, including people's secret identities, what they do, who they've killed. So she somehow gets into the 616 world. I can't remember exactly what happened, but she's there, and you're talking about somebody who knows everything. Basically, if you want to compare it to something, she's Varys from A Song of Ice and Fire. Only, you know, she's cuter and not that creepy. But in addition to being one long in-joke, this series has characters that you actually like and that you actually want to root for. And the story is a lot of fun. So I would definitely recommend Gwenpool. Unfortunately, they ended the series, so that's kind of sad. But while it was there, it was great, and I would highly recommend it. Next one would be Hack Slash, which has my girl Cassandra Hack. Cassie Hack was a young girl. She lived with both her parents until her dad left her a very eccentric mother. Cassie had a terrible childhood. She was abused by her students because she didn't dress right, and like they thought that like everything about her was weird. Totally identify with that one. And so her mother decided to help her daughter by killing all the students who made fun of her and serving them for lunch. Can't really identify with that part, but when you think about it, she was solving a bullying problem and a world hunger problem, so in that respect, was she really that bad? Well, according to the comic universe, yes, she was. Morality aside. So, instead of being punished for like a mass murder and she killed a lot, she killed herself, and Cassie went to foster care. So Cassie grows up and fights monsters, and it's a great series, and there's like lots of crossovers from like other horror stuff. Like there's one in the beginning with the Reanimator, and then there's Chucky, and then there's a crossover with Evil Dead, yeah, with Ash. It's a great series, and I would highly recommend it. And the next one is Lazarus. Lazarus is basically, the way I would describe it would be a dystopian Song of Ice and Fire. There are 5 families who are basically control everything, and the people are there are the ones who are lifted, and there are the serfs who basically work for the families, and then there are the ways who nobody really gives a crap about and could die and nobody would really care. I mean, like, it's, when I say a dystopia, it's a dystopia. So, yeah, so there's this woman named Forever. But is she a woman? Is she even human? They say that she's part of the family, but then she receives this mysterious message that says that she's not. What's going on here? It's just a great story. I actually have not read the latest, because it's one of the ones that I just want to keep on going. It's got like really fascinating, horrible ideas about what society could turn into, and I really enjoyed it. So the next one is Sex Criminals, which is let's see. Okay, there's actually no like really polite way to explain this. Basically, this woman discovers that on a point of orgasm, she can stop time. So what does she do? She teams up with her boyfriend and uses the time to rob banks to save her library. True story. Well, not a true story, but that's actually what the premise of the first book is about, and it's a great book because it's probably one of the most honest, frankest discussion of human sexuality you're gonna read in something like a comic book. It's brilliant, it's sad, it's funny, it's poignant. I would definitely recommend it. And last, but certainly not least, well, the only reason it's last is because this list is in alphabetical order, but that would be The Wicked and the Vine, which is, basically there's a group of gods. They're called the Pantheon. They have a life cycle of 90 years, and then they die and they're reincarnated. So when the story starts, they have less than 2 years to live, and it's an inevitability. So this girl Laura actually meets up with them and becomes involved in them, and mysterious mysteries abound. And if you are anywhere near the cosplay scene, trust me, you've seen some wicked cosplay. So yeah, those are some of my favorite comics. If you know of any comics that are like these and you think that I would enjoy them, please drop a little commentary down there, and I will do my best to check them out. Thank you for your time. Have a hoopy day and keep it fruity. Bye.